Here today I have with me Lech Walesa, former president of Poland and leader of the Solidarity Movement, to answer a few questions. Thank you for answering some of our questions before your conference. So, where did your involvement with the Solidarity Movement begin?
Well, to talk about that, I have to go back to the beginning. Originally, I was an electrician. I had no power, no influence, and no surplus of money. But I wanted more rights as a worker. Communism was originally supposed to benefit the working class. But over time, with corrupt rulers such as Wojciech Jaruzelski, most workers began to lose their rights. We merely wanted to stop the terrible conditions we were living in. Communism was good in theory, but it did not work well. In 1970, I led a protest against the higher prices of food in the Gdansk shipyard. It was peaceful at first. However, the government killed 30 people there. I realized that things needed to change, so I formed the Solidarity Trades Union to support our cause. We led many strikes and protests to try and raise awareness. But everything changed when Wojciech Jaruzelski decreed martial law and made himself the new dictator of Poland. He eventually outlawed Solidarity in October of 1982.
What was your relationship with Wojciech Jaruzelski?
Well, to start, he imprisoned me for 11 months, along with many other Solidarity members and activists. When I got out, I was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, but I was too afraid to accept it because I didn't know how the government would respond. I finally saw how terrible Wojciech Jaruzelski truly was. He had been known for being corrupt and has recently been charged for murder. I can tell you with all honesty that when he resigned, there were mixed reviews. The Solidarity Union was relieved, but some communists were fearful for their stable and sure life.
Can you tell us how your Solidarity Party gained some influence after 1989?
In August of 1989, I was able to persuade some communist allied parties to join with the Solidarity Citizens Committee. We formed the first non-communist party in the government in the Soviet bloc, and by August 24th of 1989, Poland had the first non-communist prime minister since 40 years, Tadeusz Mazowiecki. It was a great win for us that day.
And you actually ran against Mazowiecki in the democratic election of 1990?
Correct.
And you won that election.
I did.
Congrats.
Thank you.
What were some of the big changes you made?
Poland has a free market now. Our debts have been reduced, and the Soviet troops are off our land. It took some time, but it happened.
It has been said that Poland was one of the most successful countries in Eastern Europe after the Cold War. What would you say to that?
I think it's true. When you think about it, the economic shock therapy was risky, but it had immediate payoff.
What exactly is economic shock therapy?
I'm sure you know. It basically meant that we went directly back to capitalism. All the state-owned businesses became privatized. We stopped controlling prices and we allowed free trade.
The Czech Republic and Russia tried that too, correct?
Yes, but Russia was not successful. The Czech Republic was.
On the topic of international relations, in 1999, Poland actually joined NATO, and then in 2004, the EU.
Yes, that's true. It was something that I strongly supported. Definitely necessary for Poland.
Well, thank you for your time today, Lech Walesa, and answering our questions, and we wish you luck at your conference.
Thank you.